How to formulate a research problem in educational research. A research problem is a specific issue or question that a researcher seeks to address through systematic investigation and analysis. It serves as the focal point of a research study, guiding the entire research process, from the formulation of research questions to the collection and analysis of data. Research problems typically arise from gaps in existing knowledge, unresolved controversies, practical challenges, or the need to address real-world problems. A research problem could be something that is missing from the literature, no one else has studied this, or it could be something that policymakers, administrators, or other authorities would like to know. Have you ever seen this picture? This picture? This picture? Why is there a contrast between expectation and reality? Because there is a problem or gap. There is a contrast between expectation and reality, which is a problem or gap. A research problem's key characteristics. Specificity. A research problem should be clearly defined and focused on a particular aspect of the research area. It should not be too broad or too vague. Relevance. The research problem should be meaningful and relevant to the field of study, addressing important questions or issues that have implications for theory, practice, or policy. Feasibility. It should be feasible to investigate the research problem given available resources, time constraints, and ethical considerations. Novelty. While research problems often build on existing knowledge, they should also contribute something new to the field by addressing gaps or advancing understanding. Articulate the research problem clearly and concisely to enable others to understand its significance and guide the research process effectively. Formulating a well-defined research problem is essential for designing a rigorous research study and generating meaningful findings. The literature review shapes the research questions, hypotheses, methodology, and interpretation of results. In educational research, formulating research problems involves identifying specific questions or issues within the field of education that warrant investigation. Here's a guide on how to formulate research problems in educational research along with an example. 1. Identify a broad area of interest. Begin by identifying a general area of interest in education. This could be anything from teaching methods to student motivation to educational policies. 2. Conduct a literature review to familiarize yourself with previous research conducted in your chosen area. This will help you identify gaps or unanswered questions that could serve as the basis for your research problem. 3. Narrow down the focus. Based on your literature review, narrow down your focus to a specific aspect or dimension of the broader area that you find particularly intriguing or underexplored. 4. Consider feasibility. Assess the feasibility of investigating the research problem you've identified. Consider factors such as access to data, resources, time constraints, and ethical considerations. 5. Formulate a clear research question. Develop a clear and concise research question that addresses the specific issue or gap in knowledge you've identified. Your research question should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. 6. Consider the research design. Think about the type of research design that would be most appropriate for addressing your research question. This could involve qualitative, quantitative, or mixed methods approaches. Example: let's say your broad area of interest is student engagement in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, education. After conducting a literature review, you notice a gap in research regarding the role of project-based learning in fostering STEM engagement among middle school students. STEM education is a broad area. Narrowed focus: project-based learning and STEM engagement. Feasibility: access to middle schools for data collection, availability of resources for implementing project-based learning activities. Research question: how does project-based learning impact the engagement levels of middle school students in STEM subjects? Research design: mixed methods approach combining qualitative interviews with students and teachers to understand perceptions and experiences, along with quantitative surveys to measure changes in engagement levels before and after implementing project-based learning activities. By following these steps, you can effectively formulate research problems in educational research and develop research questions that contribute to the advancement of knowledge in the field. Thank you.